Morning everyone. This will be a quick video explaining sentence types. I'll give a brief overview in this video and then provide more details on each sentence type in its own separate video. Links will be in the description, as will a link to the slides in case you want them. Let's get started. There are 4 types of sentence: simple, compound, complex, and minor. That's it. Every sentence ever written in the English language is categorized as one of those 4. It doesn't matter if it's a one-word sentence or a sentence that is thousands of words long. And yes, those do exist. Now, before we talk through each one, I'll just explain clauses. A clause is just part of a sentence, and there are 2 types. A main clause makes sense by itself, and it's got a subject and 1 verb. Now, some people call main clauses independent clauses. An example would be the sentence, "Water is good for you." The other type, a subordinate clause, does not make sense by itself. It needs to be used with a main clause to make sense, which is why some people call them dependent clauses. An example is, "After it was all gone." Now, reading the example out loud, you'll hear that it sounds incomplete. That said, simple sentences are made up of 1 main clause. They make sense by themselves. They contain a subject is the thing that performs the verb, and they also have 1 main verb. A few examples of sentences are here. Read them aloud and you can see that they make sense by themselves. The subjects of the sentence are shown in green, the verbs are shown in pink. More information, activities, and examples can be found in my simple sentence video, link in the top right. Compound sentences are made up of more than 1 main clause, and they are usually connected with a fanboys connective, a comma, or a semicolon. Now, a fanboys connective is for, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. Some people call them coordinating conjunctions. I've put a few examples here with the main clauses of each sentence in different colours. The connectives are in blue. More information, activities, and examples centred around compound sentences can be found in my compound sentence video. There's a link at the top of the screen. Complex sentences contain 1 or more subordinate clauses, along with main clauses. As stated before, main clauses make sense on their own, but subordinate clauses do not. The examples shown here have the main clauses in green, and the subordinate clauses in blue. More information, detail, examples, and activities are in the video on complex sentences. Link is at the top of the screen. And for a clause to be a main clause, it has to have a verb, a subject, and has to make sense by itself. It has to have all 3 of these things. And if it doesn't, even if it's just missing 1 of them, it's a minor sentence. I've listed some examples here, but if you want more information on this sentence type, check out the video on minor sentences. The link is in the top right of the screen. And we can summarise all of this into 1 little table. It might be worth adding this to one of your revision cards, and you can use it as a rough guide to working out sentence types. And if you want to challenge yourself, pause the video, read through this extract from Oliver Twist, and see if you can use the rules learned in this video to identify what each sentence type is. And that's it for this video. If you found it useful, don't be shy with the like and subscribe buttons, or let me know what other topics you would like covered in the comments section. Thanks for watching, and happy revising.